So probably the biggest thing for overachievers, their kryptonite is lack of recovery. When people say, because I get a lot of people that reach out, I don't know how, but they reach out and they say, hey, I see that you endorse, the program and the Flow Research Collective and this type of thing. I tell people that probably the number one thing is recovery, because it's the fourth step in flow.
Yeah.
And for the overachiever out there, if they don't recover, they're actually preventing future experiences in flow.
Absolutely. I'd love to sort of bring spotlight on you, because you are an ultimate overachiever,
Sure.
self-proclaimed. How did you actually incorporate more of that recovery so that you just didn't burn out, right? Because people who know flow well and can harness it are either overly blissing out or they're burning out, right?
Ooh,
so
that's good.
How did you find that cultivated middle?
Yeah. So one thing is I bought an Aura ring. Okay.
Nice.
So this is a great subtle prompt. And it's funny, but once we even just measure something, we're more aware of it. It's like that RAS filter where you tell your brain to focus on it, and now all of a sudden it sees it everywhere. So I have, as part of my daily routine, just a very simple, go to the app, look at my sleep score, and realize that you cheat sleep. That's how I was essentially burning myself out.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're in flow, it's like, do I want to be in flow, or do I want to lay on a pillow in a dark room? Yeah. For the overachiever, you're like, I don't need to sleep. I don't want to sleep, because you're accomplishing, you're writing books, you're making deals, you're doing incredibly exciting things. Well, just like Michael Phelps and that type of athlete, their biggest struggle is overtraining.
Yeah.
Right. So, right. What do you think?
Yeah, I fully agree with you. And a lot of times that I find, at least, people overcomplicate what levers they need to pull to actually solve that more recovery or more sleep equation. So what did you end up pulling on? What was the simple remedy for that for you?
So I do take melatonin. Okay. And I don't know, I'm sure there's people smarter than me that say that's good or bad, or you're jacking yourself up. I don't know. But for me, that helps.
It helps. It works.
So that helps. Then the Aura ring, just to say, because listen, if you're an achiever, you want a good sleep score. You don't want to wake up and be like, crap, I got a 50. So you start gamifying sleep. And as a result, it shows patterns. It shows, here's what else I started to do. It sounds weird, but napping.
Yeah.
I've never taken a nap in my life before I was 40, I think, because I just didn't like it. And I don't know, maybe it's that guilt. I'm from the Midwest, and there's a Protestant, work ethic type of thing that they joke about. But if you're napping, you're not achieving. But here's what I began to do. I began to say, you know what? Napping, sleeping will actually help me get into flow more, and it will actually help me achieve more. So it's like you have to choose the acute pain to overcome the chronic pain.
If what you've heard on Flow Research Collective Radio has been helpful, please consider doing us a solid and leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you are listening to this. Reviews help us connect to a wider audience so we can get these peak performance principles out to more people.